Hey everybody, this is Benny, and this is where we are, like always. We're either here or we're at work. All right, there's a lot of guys that I've seen finally getting their demons, and that is, I don't know if I'm gonna be able to fit it in there. This kit here, reissued MPC 71 Demon, that has been updated by round two. And you know what? For an MPC, for an MPC, it's not bad. If if you if you just want something to build and put on a shelf that's pretty with a high impact color or black, that demon will look good on your shelf. Everybody knows it's got pad printed tires. It's got choice of Krager's or rally wheels, factory rally wheels. It's got a choice of drag tires on the back. And surprisingly, it fits together very well. These big pins on the back correspond with these big pins here. These holes here correspond with the tab there. Yeah, that little pin there. And the glass is not a one-piece glass, it's a two-piece glass. Covers these windows, which didn't go down, they just flipped out. So front windshield separate, rear glasses separate. Not a bad kit if you just want a demon to set on your shelf. I mean, we've been waiting around 50 years for this damn thing. So yeah, if you just want to build a straight out of the box, really can't go wrong. They did a great job with these lights. There's a clear red and a clear white. That's supposed to be just like that. And there's even, I'm so damn surprised at this, there's even clear headlights for the grill. Round two, you did pretty good, but for a lot of us, I've seen guys doing not out of the box with the AMT Duster kit, which is a fantastic kit. Detail is great. It's got a few things that I don't like about it. I'll show you one if I can find it real quick. I'll get it in a minute. Right now, we're looking at why I'm changing everything about this demon except the body. I mean, floor pan, interior, engine, everything. Engine compartment. Well, let's look at the bottom of this thing first. Molded in prop shaft. Don't like it. Molded in torsion bars. That doesn't go to a suspension. Well, that's an MPC holdover that round two didn't fix. One thing they did fix though, I'm pretty sure the original was an axle through the block, but this kit does not have axle through the block. The block is solid and it has a small pin that holds the wheels on, but there's still no suspension. No upper control arms, no lower control arms, no steering linkage. I can't have it. I won't have it, damn it. But I don't have to fix an axle through the block like I have before. Firewall, I've seen worse. You know, the blower, wiper motor, even has a master cylinder, has a semblance of bulkhead connector, but that does not look right at all. So, and these fenders are too smooth. So that's why I'm not that's another reason I'm not using this thing. Yeah. This I cut out of the AMT Duster Pro Street because I have a Duster 340, but I wasn't cutting it up. I'm going to build that one. The Pro Street, I'm not real into Pro Street, but I got that kit to fix the horrible MPC 69 Barracuda kit that is even worse than the Demon. So the Pro Street was going into the Barracuda until the Demon came out. Now this has engine supports instead of a pin on a K-frame, the K-member. These should be flatter like this, but that's okay. Has what looks like the top of a shock tower. You can drill that out and put a little pin in it to simulate the top of the shock. I'm not even in frame, am I? I'm looking at the damn part instead. Better looking blower, a separate master cylinder, a better bulkhead connector. So engine compartment wise, it will look better. And a separate subframe connector, which is standard on Chrysler unibody cars. So that's good. All right, let's see. Did we look at this? I showed you all this already before. I mean, nothing's molded in. Floor pan looks good. So that's why I'm using this. I had to do some modifications. I'll show you one. This here, because the back of the floor pan has these tabs. So there was nothing to cut. I cut this off the Duster because the back of the back of this has that on it already, where the bumper fits into. So this would go where this is when you put them together. So I cut that off, glued it, so the chassis, the floor pan fits in there, and this slot is for the bumper. Now, one thing about the bumper, the Demon bumper looks like a 71 bumper. You know, it's curved, it's slim, but it doesn't fit. If you try to butt it up against there, leaves a gap right there. So I'm gonna have to do something. This Duster bumper, which looks like a 1974 bumper that sticks out a whole lot more, and it's flat. So I'll just live with that. Yeah, that looks horrible, doesn't it? Big bumper sticking out the back, but it covers this gap and it fits, so we'll probably go with that. Let's see, I touched on something that this Duster could have been better at. Hold on a second. All right, there's the seat from the Demon, and not bad. One thing that made it easy, though, you can't really see it in white, the plastic piece on back of the seat, the real seat, is the only thing you glue on here. What? Well, take care of your babies, Jessica. And there's no filling, just glue it on there, and it looks the part. The plastic piece that was on the real seat, but the seat's too slim and it's too pointy. So that's the seat in the Duster kit. Much better texture. It's textured, and it looks better. It's thicker, but AMT made the whole back of the seat the insert, which they could have done better. They could have went the route that round 2 did and just made the plastic back cover the part you glue in, and there'd be none of this filling and sanding and bullshit like that. So yeah, well, AMT dropped the ball on that. They're not perfect. What else we got? Oh, the wheels that came with the Pro Street kit, Viper wheels. Tires look good. Backing plate looks good. It's not just a smooth backing plate like on the Demon. So that's going to look good on that Demon. Engines. That is supposed to be a 340. It looks more like a V6, especially when I show it next to the Duster engine, which is a 340. Only it's fuel injected and it has a top runner like a Viper. It has a Pro Street motor. Look at that front there, that looks good. A couple of throttle bodies go here. There's no distributor. A couple of coil packs sit on the back. That's going to be weird. Now the size wise, they're both the same scale. Look at the block difference. So yeah, it might look good in here, but it won't look good in the car. So there you go. Now I'm gonna fit this thing together. I'll try to do this on camera and get all this stuff out of the way. And this is how it fits together. I had to put an extra piece on the back of it because for some reason this is a little more round radius than it's wider than the Duster back window. It's not supposed to be, but it is. So that fits in there really. It's like doing math on the air. Do not do math on air. All right, so that's, now see, this piece is going to stick and it slides right back into there. Now this, I made this longer. Originally it was longer, but to get, god damn it, to get this front end to stop doing this, I had to trim it and trim it until finally it'll all work together. And that fits in there and falls in the right place in the wheel wells. All right, this is going to take a minute to get this right, so I'm going to put this section in off camera. There we have it. Gotta hold this tight or it'll spring apart. So you're gonna squeeze that together. It all fits. This with a little push. Be just right. The only thing it's gonna have is a little filler in here, because the Duster hood is straight across on the back, while the Demon and the Dart had a curve to the back of the hood. So there we go. That's gonna take a little filler piece. No big deal. Looks good. Just need to push that up And glue's gonna hold that. There we go. And there we go. So, nice. All right. And we have a proper looking Demon. All right, so that's what I'm doing with mine. That's how I'm doing it. And like I say, you can come up with your own way of doing it, of mating these pieces together. Probably be interesting to see how many different ways builders are adapting the duster to the Demon body. It's when you're going from like an AMT to an MPC or to a Revell or whatever, it takes a lot of cutting and gluing and filling, almost like a real car with only in plastic. So I'll be looking for other ways on how guys are doing this. Should be interesting. Anyway, when I get this thing all together, we'll see how it looks and if it even holds together. This car, I don't know how many of you remember the Arthur and Jasmine series. This is Lizzie's car. She finally found a car she liked. And once I get started on this one, I'll go back into the backstory of Arthur, Jasmine, 3 kids, Junior, Lizzie, and Cinderella. Yeah, Cinderella. And what they're driving. It'd be nice to get back into Arthur's world. I miss those guys. So this is Lizzie's car. And I'm not telling you what color I'm going to paint it. It's a surprise. All right, this is long enough. If you're still here, this is Benny, and this is where we are, and this is what we're doing. And appreciate you watching and liking, unliking, all that other nonsense. All right, let's see you.